Hey y'all, this is Tom Campbell from Destiny Unbound Angling down here in Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. I thought I was done making fly tying videos, but I've got one more fly that I forgot about. It's called the Polar Fibre Minnow, and I catch a ton of fish on this fly. I do a lot of night fishing, and this fly does a great job of imitating kind of a larger profile small bait fish, like a baby menhaden or a real tiny pilchard. It's just, I've caught everything, speckled trout, redfish, and snook on it on dock light. So pretty much only use this fly at night, and but I've caught a ton of fish on it, and I'll show you how to tie it. I've got a number 4 owner mosquito hook, and I found them in red, which I think it looks better. You can use black if you want. That's the way they sell them in the stores. But to go ahead and start, I've already attached the thread, and I've gone halfway down the straight part of the shank before it bends, and that's as far as we want to go. Everything's going to be tied in front of that towards the eye. So start out with, I'm going to make like a little throat on the bottom of it with some red crystal flash. I've got like, I don't know, 6 pieces, 5 pieces. I'm going to pinch wrap these guys in. Make sure they're on top. And everything's going to be epoxied, so I don't have to worry about doing like a trap wrap or anything to make sure they stay. But I'm going to make a bump behind them. So that these guys will this polar fiber is going to be kicked up kind of in the same angle as this flash. So cover the flash, and then I'm going to tie an all white one, which is what I've had my best luck on. Trout, redfish, and snook, especially the snook, seem to love the all white. This is polar fiber. It's a real velvety synthetic material compared to craft fur, and it's a little bit shorter, but it's got under fur, just kind of like a natural one. But I clip off little hanks like this and pull out some under fur, but I leave some as well, because like you can see here, and I'll zoom in now that we're starting to tie the fly. You can see here that the underfur and just the natural shape of this hank is going to give it a fishy profile. So we want the fly to be about 2 inches long. Not a big fly. Clip off that throat. Throat isn't necessary. I mean, it's not 100% necessary. I think definitely tied a bunch without it. Caught fish with this fly anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and measure what I want here. I think that's about what I want. I'm going to pinch wrap it and cinch it down on top of the hook. I'm going to go forward
clip off all this excess. And take another hank that I've worked on, or I've already cut off of the patch of polar fiber, and I'm going to tie it in about 1/8 of an inch farther up. And make sure I got the same length here. Keep this on top. Okay, now I'm going to clip this off. And if you wanted to tie like a white and chartreuse, or white and olive, or white and tan, which have all been colors that have worked for me in the past, besides just all white, now's the time, or after this step, I'm going to tie in flash. This is like 6 pieces of pearl crystal flash. You can use Flashaboo. A lot of people use silver on this step. That's the way they look in stores. I'm going to tie in this crystal flash on top. And going to cut it off. It's just going to kind of splay all over the place, so I'm just going to give it a... Okay, so now we put in our last tank of